Okay, we are taking a look at some new ColourPop stuff. Listen, love ColourPop. It's nice to see them bring out some stuff that I am hoping will stay in the permanent range and not just be with us for a few months and then disappear. We have some highlighters from them, the Liquid Light Glow Drops. And these come in 3 different shades. We have Venice Boulevard, Sun O'Clock, and Petalite. Ooh, Petalite, that's a cute name. And then we have the So Elemental palette. I have to admit, I am kind of underwhelmed by a lot of the ColourPop palettes recently, but this one does have a nice kind of like glowy shine to it. Although I feel like we've seen this before from ColourPop, to be honest with you. But we do have some things I'm very excited about. The So Juicy Lip Plump Liner Pencil and the Gloss Balm. These look beautiful. So the balms are a 3-in-1 gloss balm and plumper for max hydration. And there's quite a few shades to choose from in these. These give me very much Korean inspired. I actually have a lot of Korean lip products like this, including these from Free CE, which are like a balm that you wind up and it's plump. So we have a bit of influence there, I wonder. Let's start with the eyeshadow palette first, the So Elemental. Again, not overly infused about this. I'm gonna try all these products. These were all gifted to me. I am on ColourPop's PR. It doesn't mean I have to like the products or say everything nice about them, but if you do want them, I do have an affiliate code down below in the description box along with a discount code for you as well. And that's there with all my other affiliates and discount codes. Okay, so let's start with the shade, Calm Down, which is this kind of like blue. It's not kind of like a blue, it is a blue. I've done my foundation, so I'm hoping we don't get too much fallout from here. I'm gonna do my best not to swish the brush around too much. I've got fallout already. That's fine, that's whatever, that's life. I've been filming all day today, which you might be like, okay, but usually I film like 3 videos in the morning and then I get on and do something else. So I don't usually have foundation on for this long, but I have been wearing this foundation for hours and hours and hours. This is the CoverGirl and Olay one. Which we can't unfortunately get in the UK, but in the US, you're very lucky if you can find it because it's a beautiful foundation. The eyelids, I've had my primer on for hours as well, and I did put a bit of cream bronzer through the socket, so it may look a bit crusty up there, but nothing we can't cover with eyeshadow. It's a nice texture. It's very nice. I just feel like we've seen this from, did I not have a palette like this recently? I could have done with some Super Shocks. That would have been nice. Did we not have like a blues palette recently? I feel like we keep doing these collections of eyeshadows. I feel like we keep doing these palettes that are like a collection of color. You know what I mean? Like all blues, but I feel like we've had similar shades, like especially these lighter blues and grays. I feel like we've seen often throughout their palettes recently. And I know there's only so much you can do when you release palettes so often, but don't release palettes so often. Give yourself some time, you know what I mean? I do have to say, ColourPop's eyeshadow formula, love it when they do like a license deal because it seems really nice. I haven't been overly impressed with their formula recently, but this is actually quite nice. Like it's blending well, it's building color well on top of each other. The color's building nicely on top of itself. Yeah, cute. If you're into blues, then why not? You know what I mean? I mean, if this was all purples, I would be like, oh my God, I love it. You know what I mean? So I guess if you're into blue, this is gonna be a good one for you. I want to go for the shade 2000s, which looks like a 2000s blue. I would use my finger, but I just feel like it's gonna crust off and go all over my foundation if I do that. So I'm just gonna use like a dense, fluffy brush to pack it on. That is a proper 2000s silvery blue. Christina Aguilera at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Wait, they're two different award shows, aren't they? Oh, I do like that though. I actually really like that. The way it's going on is beautiful. If I used my finger, I think it would have been a lot nicer, but this is still... Ooh, yeesh. It looks wet. Oh, I guess it's like watery, right? That does look stunning, actually. Oh, I love that. That on the whole lid with some skinny eyebrows. That'll be beautiful. Does it say Angelite? And I just want to tap that right on the inside here too. This is kind of like white with a blue shift to it. Nice on a brush. Let me just really stab it on. Yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it. Visually, this palette looks very boring, but it's actually a really nice palette. Let me just take this a little bit further across, but I don't want it to be as bold on the middle here as it is on the inside corners. Yeah, I really, really like this blue. I kind of want to team it up with some grays and do like a proper 2000s look. I'm gonna take, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take Sia, which is a deeper blue. And let's just add some definition out here. It's cute. I feel like I should be wearing like double denim and have a denim bag and a denim hat and denim shoes. You know what I mean? Like the Britney and Justin kind of situation. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I like that. Come on then. I take my word back on the palette. I think it's nice. I think that's really beautiful actually. I love the blues. That shimmery blue is beautiful. What's going on? What am I doing? What am I doing incorrect? Just filling in with the Calm Down shade on the bottom, and then I'm gonna take a very like defined brush and go in with Sia, which is that darker blue, along this lash line here. We'll blend that in, don't you worry. So am I like the only one in thinking that ColourPop kind of slowed down on their releases recently? Like, you know, it used to be every week. I feel like we haven't had, it hasn't been as intense, or has it? That looks fucking shit. Why did I do that? I'm just gonna use one of their gel liners on the waterline. I love ColourPop's gel liners. ColourPop liners and the Lisa Eldridge ones are really the only ones I use because they just stay on. Kind of what you want them to do, isn't it? Okay, I've actually really been looking forward to trying these out. I love a highlighter. I love a liquid highlight, a cream highlight. They're my absolute favorite powders I could give or take. So we have Sun O'Clock, which is more of a gold, and then we have Petalite, which is like a pink, like this. And then we do also have Venice Boulevard, which is like this. Now this looks slightly too bronze for me, although maybe it would be nice as like bronzing drops like everyone's doing, but I'm thinking Sun O'Clock, like the goldy tone, and I'm literally just going to, I mean, it's quite light. I wish there was an in-between this and this, because it looks kind of like more like a whitey gold, like a champagne. It could work, let's see. Maybe I'll do the pink on the other side. It's off your face, right? Apply 1 to 2 dots anywhere you want to glow. Cheekbones, bridge of the nose, cupid's bow, or brow bone. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's unusual. That's unusual. It's fine. It just seems like maybe it dries down very, very quickly. It dries down quite quick, so you can see where I've applied it and then went to go and blend it out. Strange. Okay, let me try the pink side. Now we know the texture. Whoa. That's a complete difference to the more gold one. This is kind of like just pure white highlight almost. I don't really see the pinky tone to it, and it's quite intense. Oh, that gave me heartburn. I mean, it's incredibly like long lasting. This isn't coming off my hands. I just tried to wipe it. Honestly, I'm kind of torn. I'm not into that shade on me. This shade is good for me. I'm a little bit torn. It's nice, but you can just see where I've used it. I know that sounds really like strange, but I like highlights to blend and fade into the skin, and you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see here, where I've obviously accidentally put my finger there and I've got like a line of a highlight. Can you see? And then this is going, it just didn't give enough blend time. Okay. Well, if you get it, bear in mind that the blend time isn't there. I don't really use lip liners, but I guess we'll give one a go today. We're gonna try Group Chat, which is this one. This is a plumping lip liner. And I'm assuming it's just like a hyaluronic acid plump. Oh no, wait, it smells like lip plumper. Like that menthol kind of smell. That's really strange. Oh, my lips are just recovering from the crustiest week of my life, so I'm just gonna be very careful. I don't really want to irritate them too much. That is a very strange feeling. That's very strange, because it feels like it's plumping the lip, but there's not really anything there. Okay, vacay mode we're gonna use. I'm gonna pump it like 4, seems to be a good amount. Very juicy, very glazed. Oh, his hair keeps just poking out. It's very nice. I feel like people over on TikTok would have a hard time applying this because you know what they're like with lip products. Everything breaks for some reason. Do excuse this corner as well. That's where I've had like this sore bit for ages and it wasn't healing, and then I figured out it's because I keep sleeping on that side and dribbling. Okay, let me get some lashes on and finish up this look for you. Okay, so this is the ColourPop product. Lips don't feel too bad. Usually I don't like plumping on the lip because I just find it uncomfortable, but this is actually, it's that cooling menthol kind of plumping. It's not like that horrible, like, oh my God, this really fucking hurts plumping, you know? So they feel really comfortable. These are really nice once you let them sit on the lip for a good amount of time. I'm talking like 30 seconds. But they really smooth out. So I really, really like that. Very impressed with the eyeshadow as well. I thought the palette was gonna be a little bit boring, but it's not. I've put my eyelashes on uneven. The highlighter is questionable. It doesn't look that bad. Perhaps use a brush or a sponge to apply it. I feel like that would be a lot more, it will blend it quicker rather than the finger, and I just don't think you have that time with a finger to blend it in. But other than that, everything else is fine. Okay, let me know your opinions down below. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.